What looked like a so-so promo ended up being quite a run where patience was key once more in this game. Let's take a deep dive into the grind. As we take a look at the team at reset, the first thing to do in the new field pass, as always, is spend those team training points. Double action here, get that team overall up, and build that mythic STT Emmitt Smith. In order to do that, we'll go 40-30-30 with the 200k in TDP we stacked. We got less stacked this time because we went 40-40-30 in the last two field pass, so we'll see about going again 40-40-30 to collect the Marvel Center, but I don't think it will be necessary this time. I will roster Emmitt Smith because Henry did not meet my expectation ever since we got him. I'm really glad I could play with my favorite player of all time, Mike Allstott. He did great, but I could not build the Mythic, so Henry will become our new fullback and he will do good for sure. Before we build the Mythic STT player, we'll take a look at the journey because that move brought up our overall to 5,010. With that, we'll be able to go through almost all of the journey. We'll be able to collect our two iconic Terrell Owens. Knowing that we'll pull our two iconic Terrell Owens, that leaves many options here. We can build a Mythic and put him at number 2 receiver because we don't want Nico Collins as our number 1 because he's a beast. We could either Mythic him and evolve George Kittle to keep our lineup as it is. We could even use those two iconics as Marvel food, but that's not a good idea. Getting back to our STT player, one sure thing is I want someone else at halfback, so Emmitt Smith is a great halfback, but may not be the best archetype for the game, so I might evolve my Mythic Saquon Barkley from the first field pass if I ever see that Emmitt Smith is too small. Getting back to our Terrell Owen from the field pass, of course, we want to build random iconic from the field pass, but the first random epic I pulled was Terrell Owen, plus I took the epic select from the journey, so turns out that iconic Clowny is a bit off in overall, and I'm not throwing the ball that much, so since I'm aiming for the better overall team with the Mythic boost, it's not like Mythic Terrell Owen was a bad card, so I benched the Clown. We'll still keep him on the bench, we never know. We're now getting to a point where analysis and patience is key. The Honors players came in, Bradford and CMC were tempting, but I realized 25 rares to build a random iconic and 41 to build 100 select iconic. Like eventually building a Mythic is 96 rare, so no way I'm going for that because I need random iconic to build a Marvel player. I've been patient, I've been analytic. During this time I bought the 3 first stage of the step ups. That gave me 3 epic player. And with all the players I stacked during this time, I went 3 times for random promo iconic and pulled 3 players we don't need and went straight up for Marvel food on the trade block. Cutting it short here because you guys know the drill by now, so I went with leaks token to coins, coins to core player to field pass back upgrades, and we built the lower 6 card need for Marvel. And our first random iconic from the field pass, we pull none other than John Lynch, but he's going straight up to the Marvel trade block. The grind never stopped, and with our classic 250 Madden Cash refill, we end up pulling our 4th random promo iconic. We pulled the defensive tackle. Yes, it's an upgrade, but we will rely more on the next promo to upgrade our weakest position. We're closing in the Marvel path. Speaking about patience, there was a second round of step-up packs, but this time for honor players. So I went for the 3 first stage, again 3 epic, so add up to the 1 epic random and 1 epic from the Super Bowl challenge. We reached our 5th player of the promo. We pulled an offensive guard, it's a good thing we don't need one. Last player to the Marvel. Here we go for our 6th Marvel player this year in 7 field pass. Big win on the offensive line. That will give us a lot of power running down the middle, especially with halfback lead dive, fullback dive, and halfback ISO. The grind, of course, never stopped, and we pulled one more random iconic, so I decided to keep my chances on a random field pass iconic since two of the three players are good for my roster. I pulled the defensive tackle. I'll probably make him Mythic. That's going to be a great roster upgrade. And with all those moves, that brought my team to 5,122. That's more than enough for the 10k gate. If you ever encounter a problem where you cannot play even though the overall of your team is high enough, just go to edit lineup, edit your lineup, and you will be able to click play through the lineup menu. Now that the problem is resolved, we play the game against the Houston Texans in the snow in Houston, and I completed the last knot of the journey, the highest milestone in the F2P journey, the well-known 10k gate. That brings our Madden Cash to about 45,000. These well-earned 10k won't stay long in my pocket. Stay with me, they'll be spent in the next few seconds. Now here's an insane example of why patience is key. I needed a quarterback, but at what cost? During the promo, EA went with the 5k BOGO pack, leading me to think there would be eventually the 10k BOGO pack. I was not wrong. With the BOGO pack, instead of spending 30k in Madden Cash for Mythic Drake May, I will only spend 15. Now, why Drake May? Because I need a QB that's fast enough to scramble or roll out like GD5. Drake May is the best candidate. The 5k pack will give me the needed random epic along with the 10k pack. And the 10k pack will provide me 6 out of the 8 epic select I need to build Mythic Drake May. And since I pulled one Drake May out of the pack, it's only one Drake May to build. Here we go! We built our first iconic Drake May, then we proceed to build our second one, and now finally the trade block where we're gonna get our Mythic QB Drake May for only 15k in Madden Cash. Boom! Welcome, Mythic Drake May, 192 in overall. Great speed, great stats, 6'4", 225 pounds, but no Super Bowl ring. All jokes aside, it's a great upgrade to the team. First time ever I'm having an all Mythic offense. Guys, we're not done with the grind. All these trades had a double action. I collected enough rings to build the second level of the iconic dual card Gonzalez. Since his overall is better than my actual starting cornerback, we're gonna put him on the roster right away. I won't be able to make him Mythic, but surely one higher level of the iconic. As we're reaching the end of this video, we'll take a look at the upgraded team. Man, it's been quite a run. A new wide receiver in Terrell Owens, a new halfback with Emmitt Smith, Marvel center Jason Kelsey, a new Mythic quarterback with a 189 in overall, and on defense, it didn't move much, but the new dual player Gonzalez at starting cornerback is absolutely insane. What an ending to a promo that looked boring at first. Overall is now up to 5,182. Alright guys, that's about it. We'll be coming back for more F2P content on Madden Mobile. Go watch my other videos. Take care. See you soon.